Hey, this is Matt once again. We're back to the video. Thanks once again, Shawn, for your kindness. Um, I guess this one I'll try to upload onto YouTube. And this is a paid request for Shawn. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, what have you, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Also, I have a second YouTube channel in case anything happens. I have an Odysee channel which archives these videos. And also I urge, if you ever want to download my videos, you can, feel free. And all those links are down below in the info box. And I also mention that stuff because a few for Shawn I've done via Mega Upload, where I include like the footage if it's a commentary or something else, and it'd be me and then the movie. If people want to make those specific ones, it have to be a little bit more money because it's, like Shawn is good. Shawn did it right. But for other people, it have to be a little bit more. If not, I'll just upload on a YouTube like this so you can watch them just with my face. Anyway, I'm going off tangent. It's like almost a minute and a half into it. But yeah, I am going to be doing a commentary on The People Under the Stairs. So let's get right into it. I'm going to get my headphones. I do apologize. I'm going to have a snack here. I'm pause at the beginning. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. As we got the Universal logo. And I am a fan of the film. I am a fan of this movie. It's one of my favorite Wes Craven films. It's up there with Shocker and The Serpent and the Rainbow. This might be my second or third favorite. Maybe my second favorite. Like Shocker, this, and Serpent and the Rainbow. Although I do like Nightmare on Elm Street. I do like Wes Craven's New Nightmare. That would definitely be in the top 5. Alive Films, same company that worked with, I think, Wes Craven and with Shocker. And they also worked with John Carpenter. I want to say with They Live. The People Under the Stairs. Now, Wes Craven at this point, I think the last film he had done was Shocker. That sadly was supposed to be a star of a franchise, but did absolutely nothing. Although I love Shocker to death, it's my favorite of his, but Shocker did nothing. At least not enough to spark a franchise. So then he get into this with The Fool. Brandon Adams. Brandon Adams, he was before this in that Michael Jackson movie with music videos, Moonwalker. The movie portion of that, he was the little kid. Brandon Adams would also be in Mighty Ducks 1 and 2, The Sandlot, Ghost in the Machine from the 90s with Karen Allen. And a lot of recognizable people in it. Everett McGill and Wendy Robie, they were in Twin Peaks. Everett McGill I also remember from... he was in Dune, the 80s version of Dune. He was in... What was the movie I'm thinking of? I think Under Siege 2. He's one of the villains Under Siege 2, Dark Territory. I believe that was him. And Heartbreak... Silver Bullet, that's what I'm thinking of. Silver Bullet, he was the werewolf. The guy who you find out is the werewolf in Stephen King's Silver Bullet with Corey Haim. And the person narrating this, Tilly Jo Mentor, she was in Summer School. I remember also from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, the Dream Child. One of the people that survives that movie, so. But yeah. Brandon Adams, I thought he did a good job as the kid actor in this. Not annoying, not irritating. He was likable. You fell for his predicament where his family is in the ghetto. They're ready to be kicked out and evicted. And his mom is sick and trying to figure out what he can do to keep his family from being out in the streets. So already we're with this family, we're with these characters, we could feel sorry for them, relate to them, and whatever predicament comes later, we feel and understand their thinking. And that Brian Adams does it. And there you have Ving Rhames, man. Ving Rhames. Friend of Ruby's. You little brother should call fool. Now, Ving Rhames, of course, is a damn good actor. Before this, he was in Jacob's Ladder, 1990 film, which I love to death. But then, of course, he'd be Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction. He'd be Luther in the Mission Impossible films. A lot of movies. I mean, Ving Rhames, Dawn of the Dead remake, he's awesome in that. So yeah, did you really feel for the predicament of this family, and you understand why Fool goes along with this? Because it right off the bat, his mom's sick, all this other stuff going on. So you get it. You absolutely get it. And now we get the first inclination of this crazy family, Everett McGill and Wendy Robie. Everett McGill would get killed off by Steven Seagal in Under Siege 2. And yeah, he was in Silver Bullet. And then Wendy Robie, I think she's mostly known for Twin Peaks. And like I said, with Wes Craven, I mean, I love Number No Street and such, but right after this, he did Wes Craven's New Nightmare, he did Vampire in Brooklyn, which I'm not a fan of, and then Scream. And literally 5 years later, he would change the game with Scream, which started a whole franchise of its own. But I miss Wes Craven. He's one of my favorite directors. The films of his I like, I really truly like. This, for example. Because in a weird way, it's kind of like a fairy tale, like a grim fairy tale. Especially by the end of it, where, you know, what was it, Jack and the Beanstalk, or whatever the case, where something bad's going to happen, and this predicament will, you know, save the family, or save the house, or save this and that, and then by the end of this movie, they find all this gold and all this money that will be shared with all the inhabitants of this neighborhood. That definitely shows the danger of this place. Just, I looked at the walls. Like, just look how barren the walls are. Broken down walls, holes in it, scratches, dirt. Wes Craven was inspired to write this film after reading a real-life news story about burglars breaking into a house. When authorities arrived, the burglars had disappeared, but they discovered locked doors with noises coming from behind. Children had been locked up inside the rooms by their parents, never allowed to go outside. Shortly before his death, Wes Craven was developing a TV show version of this film. I don't know how you do a TV show version of this. I know where your landlord lives. Out of gold. Ving Rhames just sells that. I mean, you can't really blame Fool for wanting to do this for his family. That's the thing, is like you get a good actor, he's a good kid actor, and you get understanding of his mindset, where he's coming from. Something we can relate to. You see your mom ill or sick or in trouble, and you do anything you want to help and protect. And one family to another. You see how loving one family is, even though they're poor, but this is rich, and you see just how uneasy this one is. Afterwards, the realization that I don't think this is really their daughter. There's actually something else, a lot more going on. This is A.J. Lehner as Alice. I think she played Utopia in Escape from L.A. and she'd be in TV shows. Remember not to bruise her face. Yeah, Everett McGill, you just hate his character. You just fucking despise his character. And you just can't wait for him to get their comeuppance. And the guy on the walls, we'll see later, wrote, that's Shawn Whalen. After this, he'd be like he'd be in Twister, part of the storm chasing team. He'd be in films like That Step Monster, that movie I reviewed with Corey Feldman. He was a comic book cashier guy. A Paperboy in Batman Returns. He appeared in like a lot of bit parts and stuff. I think he was in some Rob Zombie films. I think he was in Halloween 2, among others. Trying to buy some stuff and ain't gonna work. Sorry about the munching. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but well. It didn't cost much. It cost like $5-6 million. It made, I don't know, in the US like 24 million. So it probably made a little bit of a profit, but Wasn't like a game buster hit, but made a little bit of money. And doing whatever you can to get inside, and just adamant not to. So much for being foolproof. Foolproof playing my ass. Look at all these damn locks. And this guy ain't gonna do much. I know Wendy Robie knows something. I think like a tattoo or something. Although to be perfectly honest, I mean, he'd you still be a legitimate gas man and still have a tattoo. I mean, that doesn't make him not work with the gas company. Oh, it's just the rain. I mean, the rain could be... Anyway, they don't buy it anyway. Get rid of him and figured no one will miss the guy. There's as many themes you could think of while watching this about, you know, the struggle of classes, the rich versus the poor, all that stuff. Maybe the president will be Secretary of Pussy. That'd be a hell of a job. Yeah, sorry about all the crunching. Just a few times I didn't have time to eat. I apologize for that. I know that's annoying. You're productive, but you can't come in. Well, that ain't going... Well, this technically did work. Surprised no alarm with that bit. Fucking weird ass bit there. Looking like their buddy with a voodoo doll. I do wish Ving Rhames was in the film more, because he has some very fun bits. 13 is unlucky. Too young to get tit, too old to get ass. I mean, he made such a big impression. I say it's a bit sad when he gets killed off fairly early on. But yeah, one of the things I do enjoy about the film and to be a sucker for is you get these houses, like all these hidden rooms and booby traps. I guess it goes back to, in the day, being a fan of adventure movies and the Goonies and stuff like that, like all these hidden traps and doors and rooms, just wondering what's around the next corner and what is going to be next unveiled. And it's like a rapper, you just keep finding more and more stuff the more you go in. I forget to. Well, I just not. You open it up, you get a surprise, and I forget what it's called. There's certain thing that you keep unwrapping, and oh, and there's another thing. You never know quite what's going to happen next. That kind of motif. You have a shitload of flies. These rats are a lot bigger than what you're up against. But it's one of those films I remember first seeing back in the day, and again, you're kind of just wondering what's going on here. Just a lot of weirdness. Like you have this weird family, and okay, there's someone living in the walls, and you find out there's more than one person. There's this person chained up in the basement, and who they are, and where they came from, and how they got there, and how heavily religious, devoted these parents are, and how they're not really parents, and they're really brother and sister, and it's just like one after the other after the other. You find this stuff out. You're going, geez, how fucking deep does this go? I mean, I don't blame the kid for being leery about it. It's a creepy place. You're breaking and entering. Yeah, you sell all the stuff in that room, you can support the whole ghetto. And even though it's told from a kid's perspective, it doesn't feel like a kid's movie. Even though it's done from a kid's perspective, it's not holding back in terms of, oh, that's fucked up, or oh shit. I mean, it's not an insanely gory film, to be fair, but it's not. It doesn't feel like a neutered kids film either. I'm trying to remember what was on the Blu-ray of this film. Because I think overseas there's a Blu-ray that has a commentary of Brandon Adams. I could be wrong on that. I'm trying to look up what's on the collector's edition of this. I don't think Sally West did a commentary for it because I think this is around the time he was sick. I could be wrong on that. Let me double check. Because Wes Craven did a couple commentaries years before this, before that release with Shawn Clark on Swamp Thing, on Deadly Friend, and I thought they worked very well together. Psyching himself up to go back there. Okay, yeah, there is a commentary with Wes Craven. Okay, I'm wrong about that. Damn. Well, I guess I must have watched this in a while because it says there is a commentary of Brandon Adams and company as well. Huh. I don't know how I could forget that. Interview with Wendy Robie, 19 minutes. Interview with KMB, 15 minutes. Director of photography, 16 minutes. Behind the scenes footage, trailer, TV spots. Commentary with Wes Craven with Michael Felcher. Huh. I have to listen to that again. I don't know how I forget that. Encounter with Brendan Adams, AJ Laner, Sean Whalen, and Jan Berg. It has some dead spots for the actors while Vic Prone described what we're already seeing on screen, offers some decent anecdotal memories along the way. Huh. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Is I was hoping for interviews. Maybe that's the thing. Is like, it would have been nice to see interviews. Interview with Wes Craven. Interview with Brandon Adams. So you could be more concise. But oh well. The Thomas W. Phillips residence in Los Angeles was used in the film as the house. Like I say, it does become like a grim fairy tale type of thing, delving deeper and deeper into the shit, so to speak. Wondering what's going to happen next, what you're going to find next. And all these, again, hidden rooms and doorways and in the walls just creates a bit of this adventure aspect to it. And not much of a TV. Don't do it. Yeah, you're wondering what the fuck is going on. That's sort of the mystery when you first see the film. What the hell is all that about? Like, even that smoke, I don't even know what that smoke is from when he had the lighter. Like, what's that smoke from? They got a fire extinguisher over there or something? There's Spencer. Although, why are you so pale and white? I'm trying to remember. Was he steered to death or something else happened? Again, I'm trying to remember how, like he's already so pale and white. His hair is even white. Yeah, I don't know if he's supposed to be steered to death or what the deal is with that. The dude's dead. He's not gonna. He's dead as fuck. Maybe that's his realization. They ate the shit out of his hand. He's dead as fuck. Just. No, it ain't right. You need to get the fuck out of Dodge. Just a very weird, strange story. There's Roach, Shawn Whalen. Again, he would later be in a bunch of bit parts throughout the years. Batman Returns. Now, who turned that stair step into that slide? Who did that? Was it Shawn Whalen? Was it someone else? That's pretty good, running all the way up there. That's pretty damn good. At the end, the audience just goes, "What the fuck is going on? Who the hell are all these people? What the hell? What the shit is that?" Pretty much for most of the film, you're gonna be within this house, and how do you make that without being boring, without being tedious, without feeling like you're going through the same bits over and over again? Again, all the hidden rooms and traps and within the walls and stuff. How you're able to hide within this house and be like a maze of stuff. Oh shit. Oh, you have this bit of a psych out. You think he's as dead as the other guy. He's trying to be quiet because he doesn't want to be too loud for them to hear him, and he's dead. You thought he was white before? You should see that sucker now. I mean, I guess you could say like Ving Rhames does survive like over half hour to the movie, so it's, maybe it's not that early, but still, it just, I'm enjoying him so much. It's just sad to see him go so quickly. Damn, fried his ass. Damn. As coaches, a lot of, when they get their comeuppance, these bad guys, you really just cheer for it. Yeah. Oh shit. And sadly, Ving Rhames' character, I think, gets shot to death by Everett McGill's character. But again, this shows a bit of Fool's courageousness, his bravery. He could have just left the guy behind, but he's not. Where is that damn... Okay, he doesn't have... damn. No animals were harmed in the making of this movie. I would assume. They're broken. There we go. Broken in now. Try to get the fuck out. But everything's locked. There's like nowhere to fucking go. Get more of this weird shit. Like, what the hell is all this shit? And no matter what you do, just can't get out. What an asshole. Find your own. What a dick. But that's why, Ving Rhames don't get it first. You selfish prick. I think Roach or someone tries to help him and he doesn't know it yet, so he gives his position away and that's when he gets killed. Yeah. And you find out like Roach was just trying to help him. But he just doesn't know that yet. See, he's trying to help him, but Sally... He's yelling "run, fool," as in the kid the door, but Everett McGill thinks he's calling him a fool. Other 1991 horror films, he had Body Parts, which is a really good one with Eric Red directing, Jeff Fahey. Jeff Fahey's driving a car, he gets in an accident, his arm gets taken off, they put a new arm on, you find out the new arm was related to the serial killer, and does evil lie in the flesh, does it lie in the mind, it's affecting his body, he's trying to figure out where this came from, and then the guy wants his body parts back. So he goes after Jeff Fahey and his family. Mainly Jeff Fahey. Body Parts is a very underrated movie. Love Body Parts. Child's Play 3, I think it's a fun sequel. A lot of people hate it. I never thought it was that bad. Yeah, Scanners 2, Sound of Dylan A 5, Puppet Master 2, Puppet Master 3, Omen 4. I think Sounds of Lambs was 91. Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. So, I mean, other than Sounds of Lambs, or, K-Fear, if you want to put in that category, some would call it more of a thriller. Maybe it seemed like small pickings, but, I mean, there still was, like, Sometimes They Come Back I enjoy, Body Parts I enjoy, Child's Play 3 I enjoy, and so forth. Among others. So then he thinks it's Roach and those other kids. I just mean like all these inner corridors and air ducts and all this little, like within one house, all these little bays and places just makes it interesting visually with imagination of like where you could go next, where Doesn't feel like the same hallway over and over again. So it gets monotonous or tedious. Nice angle too. There's a bit of a I don't know if I call it Dutch angle, but slanted. And then Bryan Adams is good. Like I said, it's you gotta cast the right, because if a kid is just not the best actor, you're just cringing. But not the case here. Bryan Adams is really good, as is AJ Laner. I think they say she's 12, but I think she's actually like 17. Is Alice. She'd never been outside. Nope. Mm-hmm. The people in the cellar have tried before. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Cut out the bad bits and put it into the cellar. Just really fucked up. Like that, yeah, right. See, Brandon Adams' character is just very relatable. You could easily put yourself in his shoes. Or speak. Like right there, like AJ Lamb does a good job with that tier. You buy it hook, line, and sinker. Her turmoil. Like that's a really good performance. Getting that tear out, that's very sincere. Very sincere in his performance. In her performance, I should say. And that's where he get into like, what the fuck? He's got a gimp suit on? And a shotgun? That's the idea we get into, what the fuck? What's going to happen next? Type of reaction. You know, what the hell's going to happen next? But yeah, it is basically what the fuck's going to happen in this movie next. Some may deem it over the top, silly, goofy. I mean, a guy running around with a jumpsuit shooting a shotgun, I mean, guess I can't blame him for thinking that's a bit out there. That's a bit much. You know what I mean? That's a bit much. I mean, if people feel that, I can't blame them for that, but it definitely makes it fun. I know there's been talks of remaking the film. I'm sure eventually they'll try to remake the film. Only they'll really hone in a lot more into the political angle of it. A lot more. I could just see it. I could very well just see it. There's a hand. It looks like a pair of hot dogs, a hand. Damn. Yeah, they ain't gonna hear you, man. Soundproof. Soundproof is all hell. The rich white landlords pretend to be good, gracious folks. God. And the way these people react when the cops leave. What was it they say? Burn in hell and catch them in hell. Oh, shit. This is pretty good to have to do detail this without, hurting the dog, of course. Nowadays, I don't even know if they would do this. They probably do like a CGI dog or something. Although, because it's a real dog, it makes the scene a lot more effective. A lot more effective. Maybe like the kid is being chased by the dog and having to run in quick. I mean, that's. I wouldn't want to be chased by a dog. Fuck no. Oh shit. There we go. Got him. You come here and go kick your ass. I love that. There's definitely a sense of humor to this as well. Maybe Wes realizing this to be. Maybe for some people the tone is a bit consistent. Bit of Dennis the Menace with the yo-yo and stuff. But I'm enjoying it. I'm laughing sincerely with the movie. I just kind of like. Well, Number on Elm Street didn't really have a whole lot of humor, but once in a while you had a Freddy, this is God, a little bit of that. Mitch Pileggi, Horace Painter, definitely has a sense of humor to him in Shocker. Not a whole lot of human super in the rainbow now I think about it. If you say so. Oh yeah, the trap door. Makes you wonder who made all this shit within the walls and for what purpose. I mean, who made all this shit within the walls, and I mean, for what purpose did they do it for? Damn, makes you wonder, was it like this before these two got in, or I guess, like I said, what made them build the within the walls in the first place? Like, how did that come to be? You don't talk. Oh, his tongue's gone. There you go. Your mother's one sip mother too. They don't try to kill him regardless. I don't know why Sean Whalen remind me a little bit of Bruce Spence from The Road Warrior. You know, the gyrocopter pilot, kind of like a American version of, because he's Australian in Road Warrior, but like Bruce Spence and The Road Warrior, kind of like the American version of that would be Sean Pertwee. Not a Sean Pertwee. That's the actor for Dog Soldiers. I mean Sean Whalen. These are all the dolls people who saw too much that she makes. Oh shit. And then just wondering just the insanity of it all. What the fuck's going to happen next? So don't leave him down in the basement. I wonder if they explain why they don't kill the kid. It is just because. We'll see. There might be something more to it. Again, you just look at the situation. Like, you have this crazy mother character making this girl clean all this blood and shit out, and just see her insanity. Which is why when she gets her comeuppance, and this is when the girl finds out it's not really her mother, and you're like, yeah, get him. Yeah. Pretty much made them into fucking cannibals. If you're starving to death, and like, what else are they gonna eat? Everett McGill is just. I know he's over the top, folks, but at least he's a lot of fun. And you feel bad for this girl too. Like, this is gonna be. You tell from the. It's steaming hot. It's gonna burn her, and you just feel bad. You makes you hate the bad guys more. Make you feel bad for the good guys more. And scalding hot. And you're just watching going, what the hell is going on? I know some people make fun of the gore effects in this. I mean, that's not K&B's finest hour. I mean, it never bothered me as much as other people. I mean, are there more noteworthy works of Can Be? Sure, from Dusk Till Dawn or stuff in Intruder in terms of gore. But I mean, that's probably the most gore you get out of it. And I mean, I thought it was fine, but I know some people are like not big fans of the stuff and go, oh, what the fuck. And it was never didn't bother me as much as other people. That's just me though. God, it's like leave her alone, shit. As an audience member, you feel protective of the girl. Like, leave her alone. Damn it, leave her alone. Just trying to see. I forgot Roach did this. I mean, that maybe not the most, realistic looking body compared to other TMB stuff, but like you said, I don't know. I guess I'm more lenient compared to other folks. Fuck that dog prince. Shove a damn pine cone up his ass. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Shit. He wants her to save the girl. That's the stuff you're looking for, right? And this is also a tough thing. Like, you have to create a character that you feel sorry for, that you sympathize with, but he can't have much dialogue because he is missing a ton. Idea based on his emotions, based on his actions. He creates that. So it's a combination of the writing and the performance. So he's done nothing but try to help the characters. And the last thing he does before he dies is to help someone out. Very unselfish manner. So right then you just feel bad and feel sympathy for that character. I don't want to say it was a dignified death, but it's, it wasn't like how Ving Rhames died, if that makes sense. Or the guy with the gas company outfit died. Damn, these crazy air ducts. Learn from John McClane how to get through them air ducts. Oh, I just love that reaction from Everett McGill. Shut the fuck up. Ooh, nut clincher. That's also cool. You got a little kid who, I mean, as I'm watching this back to the day, I'm a little kid. And so I'm imagining myself in Fool's Plays. It's like, yeah, yeah, punch him in the nuts, smash this. Again, he's brave, he's courageous, he's a badass, he's far from a chicken shit. And almost as a kid, you live vicariously through him. And you're just waiting to see these characters get their comeuppance, and then some. Just really ready, willing, and waiting to see them get their comeuppance, and then some. Just hoping they get their comeuppance. Damn. Now I just wonder what the hell's going on, what the hell to do next. Right now trying to burn them out, trying to smoke them out. Shit. Fuck out of there. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go. Damn it. Oh, shit. We need to get the hell out of here. Like I said, I love I don't know what it is about these world between the walls. It's just a bit more unique. And I didn't trace like a horror adventure quality to it, which is, not typical. Again, to make being trapped in the house less boring. At least all these different traps, like, how did that trap get there? And I mean, we're assuming that Everett McGill built that. But yeah, like I said, who were these things in the walls just there to begin with? Or there's something else to it? He's got a plan. Well, he does have a plan. Everett McGill will make him cause a plan, so to speak. Like I said, you have kids starring in the film, but it doesn't feel like, quote, a kid's film. So you do have a sincere. There's still, again, there's humor in it, of course, but you still have little kids. And not be, again, annoying or cringeworthy. Yeah, you need to get the hell out of there. There you go. Obviously, there's going to be a puppet. I do like the smart idea that Brian Adams like pretends to be stabbed just to sell it. Yep, you definitely got him. There you go. You get a bit overexcited. You don't quite know what's happening though, dude. You get a bit too excited. You just don't know. You don't know yet, so calm your tits, so to speak, as they would say. Calm your tits. We're not done yet. talk too much. I said you talk too much. I love... I know some may say that Everett McGill loses the stare factor, and that maybe you could find this a lot more tense if it wasn't for Everett McGill's performance of, and like, oh shit. But I guess maybe you say perhaps that was the intention all along of the director. And she's too... This is where you just get frustrated with the girl. But he makes it out. If she had just gone with him, the movie would have been over right now, but nope. It's like, we can't do that. The movie's only an hour and 5 minutes long. We're not there yet. Swim, goddammit, swim. Get the fuck out of there. They'd be like, okay, that's what you have to say about it. Tough titty. Boom. Yeah, he did get away. Of course, it's the ghetto. If they hear shotgun, they probably still ignore it. I don't know, maybe. Just another day. Shotgun, all that stuff. Now that guy on the left, that's Bill Cobb. That's the older guy, Zachary Lamb. To year 2000. Damn. To year 2000. And that's over 20 years ago. Brother, sister. But yeah, Bill Cobb here, he was in Demolition Man, the older Zachary Lamb. Yeah, they grounded me. Damn, you were a damn good pilot. I like this music, very sinister music, as he tells his backstory on the family. The greedier they got, the crazier they got. The rich versus the poor. Generation after generation. I guess because of that, that's supposed to explain all the inner workings of that. I don't know if you need the whole tarot card stuff. I don't know. That doesn't really add anything, I guess, other than he's called Fool, but you could always say he's called Fool because of any other reason. I mean, the tarot cards, they didn't really bring much of anything into the proceedings, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, I guess other than the beginning, that's why. The beginning, they have the Fool card. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. It's only, what, 2 scenes? The very beginning and brief mention here. Well, I mean, the kid tried to call the cops. He did try. Of course, the cops ain't gonna find shit. Then this is when they talk shit about the cops. I know at one point they do talk about the cops. Things after they leave here. God, everybody. I wouldn't trust one bit of food from these folks. Not one damn bit. Damn, look at that, all that shotgun and shit. All these damn hidden doors and shit. The house was used for business. Yeah, maybe that's supposed to explain all the inner wall and dealings. This from way, way back then. They sort of inherited it. Again, like these two are just so fucking sinister, and you just waiting for them to get their comeuppance. God damn. May they burn in hell. I think the kid snuck in with the doors open. Although, fuck, if I'm gonna sneak into this house, I want a bit of artillery here. I'll say that much. I'm in a shill of artillery. And I do mean a shill of artillery. Nice camera lingering back to follow them up, and a little bit ADR or whatever you want to call it, just to let people know how Fool got in. The back door was left open. It's pretty sneaky to go in and hide right in that cupboard for that long. Damn. You better be lucky no cop just decided to open up that cupboard just because. Damn, you stacking kids now? Damn. You stacking little kids now, huh? You always stack kids like this? Or should I say stock? You always stock kids like this? Like I say, you just commend Fool for being so courageous and going through all this stuff. And then some. Where not many other people would dare go into this situation. God, this whole brother and sister angle, man. Sons of bitches. Assholes, assholes, assholes. Although pretty tricky of them to do this. Gotta admit. They definitely knew something was up. That's why you needed more of a weapon than just this fucking fire poker. You need much more artillery and shit with that. At least in my eyes. Shit. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Get the hell out of there. This fucking guy, man, with the damn thing. Why he has a gimp suit? I have no idea. It's just crazy and weird for weird's sake. Obviously, I'm assuming they use that for the bedroom, just basically more fucking weirdos. Yeah, sure, taking his damn shotgun or something, man. Or that right there tells you where the hell he's at for the audience. Using little nook and crannies for that Roach was using. There you go. And you get a little bit of notion here, and we don't need any more, we just get that notion. That's more than enough of possible intentions. See where he's touching, and you see her being... At the end, you just... That's all you needed. And just, again, one of that creepy, demented factor of it all. Why, as you find out there's no water in the pool anymore, so that's why they can't dip back out. Here's them telling the truth. So now she's found out that she's been stolen. And you see her demeanor completely changed now. Now she like I think that's pretty good subtle acting. Like she learns this information, and her eyes glint a little bit more, and her voice is a little bit more serious, and just this isn't her parents. That's it's her parents. It's dirty, rotten thieves, dirty, rotten kidnappers. Damn fucking dynamite. Sorry, I'm just watching the film. I apologize. I just get into it. Like I said, Wes Craven just greatly missed because I looked at his filmography, I looked at his movies, and I'm not big on Hills of Eyes or Last House on the Left like other people are. Just never have been. But Nightmare on Elm Street's a classic, and Deadly Friend got screwed around behind the scenes. Supposed to be one movie, it got turned to a different movie because the studios wanted more of a horror, where Wes Craven and the writer wanted more of a Starman type of movie. So that got completely destroyed. Serpent and the Rainbow, I think, is a great movie with Bill Pullman. I think he gives an excellent acting job in that. Love Shocker is a whole lot of fun. It's my favorite Wes Craven film. This is a great follow up. It's just very deranged and weird and creative, and the cast serves the roles very well. I say it's like a very dark, disturbing fairy tale in the modern era. You have Vampire Brooklyn was pretty awful. I hated Vampire in Brooklyn and all these other BS in that movie. But yeah, really, like I said, really enjoyed. Uh, yeah, I like Scream. I just used to say this is where the boy becomes a man. Talk about a coming of age type of movie, trial by fire type of movie. If there's any other hell of a trial by fire, it'd be this one. Like, damn, just damn. So definitely something is something. Got the shotgun, but now what's he gonna do? You die now, motherfucker. Finally starting to stand up for herself. Finally starting to stand up for herself. She needs a weapon, like now. She needs a weapon like now. I mean, you don't really see movies like this made in the mainstream audience of filmmaking. I mean, it's either. I mean, you get more Stream 5, Stream 6s, you get more. smiles. You get more of this other stuff. And you're like, really? Halloween ends. And like, oh brother, like, this is the era of horror that we're in right now. That's why you gotta go more towards the possible, hopeful streaming service quality. Damn. Should not have been on the stairs. Damn. Now, that is a cliche that is tiresome in movies where impossible luck. I get it's all. Reality doesn't enter films like this. I understand. It's just one of those where the hero gets saved because either there's no more bullets in the gun or there's this knot that just happens to happen at that time. Like, what if that knot happened 5 minutes later or 1 hour later? It'd be a whole different animal, a whole different movie. So it's like, it's used as a tactic for suspense and such. I understand, but it's just again, it's not my favorite. I say cliche, but I don't know how else to word it other than that. It's like, oh brother, man, oh brother. He's definitely going to town. Shit. Yeah. Now the neighbor is going to turn on them. The poor versus the rich. You sure about that? Looks like community to me. Was that guy? What they doing to her in there? Damn. Sorry, looking at something serious business. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking into something. Oh shit. You sure you want them outside? They have a taste for human flesh. They could be, eating a whole shitload of people. Yeah, you sure you want them to go outside? It's like, we're gonna be the fucking ghouls, night of the ghouls, night of the living ghouls. Kill your ass. Damn. That's a shitload of money and treasure. Holy shit. Like, damn. Look at all that. The richer they got, the crazier they got. You could buy a fucking small country with that money. Damn. Give me that money. I'll take that money. Please give me that money. Shit. Should have had her, the little girl, out of the house quickly. It's not her. It's the idea of the girl, her ability to be overcoming the odds. Same with Fool. So just, I remember a story Wes Craven told where I think it was in Swamp Thing. Adrian Barbeau was running away or something, tripped, and Wes Craven's daughter was sitting next to him in the screening, and she said, "Dad, not all girls trip like that." So then, soon after, he had Nancy in Nightmare on Elm Street, and that would go on with, this character and this movie and Nev Campbell and Scream, and although someone else wrote that movie, but still. But I was willing for a guy to be the lead too, like in Shocker, like Fool, Brendan Adams in this, Serpent the Rainbow. Gets her comeuppance. Like, damn, they're able to just break through the stairs, huh? As far as like, again, just waiting for these people to get their comeuppance. That's what you get, lady. That's what you get. Should not have been an asshole. Should not have been such an asshole. You get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. There you go. Right in the clincher. It's like, that's what you get. That is what you get. Sure looked down in a different way, shape, or form. Should've, should've, should've. You're not my mother, exactly. There you go. See, again, different demeanor. I know who you are, bitch. Get your ass downtown. Nope, you ain't gonna get any of that. None of that now. None of that now. Fucking come out of the walls. Gonna have some fricassee. There you go. I bet you have. Well, just like they tricked him with the tape recorder. What goes around comes around. That's true. It isn't the best place to store it. You sure you don't want to kill him? I don't know. I mean, there you go. Damn. Like, oh shit. That's a hell of a fucking explosion. Nicely done. Blew him right through the wall. That's what you get. That's what you get. Now money for all. Money for all. Y'all don't get paid. Yeah, they all don't come in and take all that money. That's like, I don't know, do I trust these people on the stairs for believing? Damn, a shitload of money. Who says money doesn't make you happy? The rich people, that's what it is. The poor people want it, the rich people got too much of it. And what happened to those people on the stairs? Did they just go home? What happened? I don't know. And that is the people on the stairs. One of those scenes I'm surprised there wasn't like a last scare where Everett McGill or Wendy Robie, they weren't dead yet and they jumped up and they're alive and one more final boom to take them out. Maybe that'd be deemed cliche. I'll just say I'm surprised they didn't do that. But overall, I apologize for the munching at the beginning for those who do watch this. I've just I couldn't wait, just hungry. And with that said, very solid movie. Still enjoy this to this day. Still one of my favorite Wes Craven films. I still think it holds up very well. Don't need a remake if they ever do one. I'm sure eventually they will because Hollywood's so out of ideas. So what do we have? Just do this. Or it'll be like a sequel, like Backdraft 2 or Bulletproof 2. People Under the Stairs Part 2. Would not be surprised if something like that happens. But it's like these out of the blue reboot sequel where Eraser Reborn and all this other stuff, so hopefully not. Just leave it alone. But with that said, again, rest in peace to Wes Craven. He did a wonderful job here. Brandon Adams and AJ Layner and Veen Rames, everybody. Yes, at times it just seemed a bit goofy, silly with Everybody Deal's performance, but I find it rather fun, entertaining. I don't really get scared with movies. I just want to be entertained, and I thought this film was pretty entertaining. So, with that said, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.